Hey Trekkers, welcome back. If you saw our video on Monday, you know that the boys are here and we are ready to roll heading towards California. But before we do, we have a bonus video for you this week. It is the installation of our e-bike rack, which we weren't sure if we were going to bring the bikes, but we were given this bike rack by Outfitters, so we will show you the installation and give you our thoughts on it at the end of the video. But before we do that, here is the winner for this month's June Adventure giveaway. Okay, congratulations, Cindy T. We will reach out to you. You have 72 hours to respond. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Sure. And thank you, Pinnacles Oatman, again, for the swag that we've included with this month's giveaway. I hope you enjoy it, Cindy. Now let's get to the install.
So Trekkers, we're getting ready to hit the road. One of the things that we decided this year was we wanted to bring the bikes with us.
This year.
E-bikes. We didn't travel with them at all last year. So when we started getting everything together, we noticed that the bike rack was shot. I mean, I guess 3 years of traveling.
Yeah, it's bumpy back here.
It is bumpy back here, and they take a beating. So anyway, we were researching bike racks, and we really hadn't settled on anything. And funny enough, Outfitr reached out to us out of the blue, asked if they could send us a bike rack for us to try out, review.
Yeah. They're interested in our off-roading. They've seen a few videos, like our boondocking, some of our Instagram posts. So they asked if we would take a look.
Yeah, and we've never done anything like this before. Nope. So
hopefully it goes well.
So we were like, sure, because we were already in the market anyway. So it was just, sometimes it's funny how it works.
Yeah.
They did give us the bike rack for free. So in full disclosure, but we will review it truthfully. Good, bad, indifferent.
We'll do the install. We'll show you guys everything, and we'll do periodic check-ins throughout the summer and let you know how it's holding up.
Hopefully better than the last one.
Hopefully.
As with most RV projects, the first step was getting everything out of the box and pretending we knew exactly where all the pieces were going to go. At this point, it was mostly sorting parts, checking hardware, and trying to get a sense of how this thing was actually going to come together. Nothing too complicated yet. Which, of course, is usually what we say right before something gets complicated.
Okay, there were no instructions in the box. I don't know if that's by design or not.
I don't know.
There was a hole in the box from the carrier. So maybe it worked its way out.
Maybe.
But we just grabbed it right from their website and...
Super simple. I mean, it's 2 seconds to find. Not a big deal.
So the iPad will be assembly instructions.
Yeah.
All right, so align the bottom fixing bracket with the hole and insert the M1685 outer hex bolt number 3.
Okay. So is this going into this then?
Yes.
This way?
That turned around, it looks like.
This turned around, okay. And then this is going into here.
Right.
Okay.
And then it says, insert the bolt number 3 and then screw on the lock nut number 4. Do not over tighten, as this will prevent number 2 and number 1 from rotating easily.
And, okay. So then that and the lock nut?
It says insert the M16 outer hexagon bolt and then screw on the lock nut.
Okay, now that everything was laid out, we could start putting it all together.
The only problem was the instructions were missing. Wah wah. Probably somewhere between delivery and the hole in the box. So we did what any experienced RVer would do. We stared at the parts for a while, guessed confidently, and hoped the rack would eventually start looking like the picture. But in all seriousness, though, we just downloaded the instructions right off of their website. Easy peasy. Meanwhile, the sun was doing its part by turning every single piece into outdoor cookware. Nothing says simple afternoon project like assembling hot metal in the desert. What is this getting? These maybe?
Yeah.
Yep. In there. No lock washer or anything?
Doesn't say that.
Okay.
And this one goes opposite.
Okay. Get these started like that. From this way, that way. Okay. These. No washer.
Insert middle support tube number 10 into the base of the bottom fixing bracket. At the same time, insert the half-round gasket from the bottom up to the middle of the square tube and the bottom plate boss to separate. Then fix them with M16 bolts.
I don't even know what he said. Okay, we were finally getting close to the finish line, and honestly, this was the point where the project started to surprise us a little.
Now, this part was not provided by them, but we know
That it's gonna bounce
it's going to bounce,
quite a bit.
and these help to protect it. I mean, I don't care how good your bike rack is made. Constant bouncing on the back of a rig. So if you can reduce it a little bit. It was just that and the cotter pin.
Yeah.
All right, let's test it out. It's pretty stable. That's just a trailer hitch moving up and down. Try go side to side. That's pretty stable too.
Bad.
Okay. And you can tilt it, so if it was on like back of a hatchback or something, you could get into your trunk or hatchback. That was pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
And then I think if you put these down, those bars, it goes up. Our ladder will block it, but if your ladder wasn't there, you can put it in an upright position. Actually,
Let's see, who's this? Oh, that's annoying. You could put it in an upright position to
Right.
get it out of your way.
because it only has a little bit more before it clicks, and it would have enough clearance on the other side. It's just that some people's ladders either aren't down as far or are on the side. So that's not a big deal for us though.
This way?
Yeah.
Like this?
Uh-huh.
Even without the instructions, everything was lining up really well. The pieces made sense once we got things going. And and the whole rack was coming together easier than we expected. A few final bolts, a few last adjustments, and we were almost ready to call this one done.
Tire supposed to rest on that? That's my guess. Just come right off the front. 1, 2, 3.
So our final thoughts. Installation was pretty simple. There wasn't a whole lot that needed extra attention. It's much more sturdy than our previous bike rack. So overall, it went really well. We'll give you some progress updates, like we said, throughout the summer. And if you do want to pick one up, go ahead and click the QR code here and head over to their website and pick one up. Okay, we are on the road. If you're interested in where we're headed, want to see our adventures for the summer, check out Monday's video. Bye.